Hello again, everybody. This is Appalachian Cemetery Hunting. Welcome in. We are at the Cade's Cove area in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park of East Tennessee. And we're at the Lawson Cemetery, which was known once as the Lawson Family Burial Plot. Now, if you look at the map on the cemetery, it's located on the south side of Cade's Cove, and it's really not too far from the Tennessee and North Carolina line. And in this map of the Cade's Cove Loop Road, it shows the cemetery is sitting between the Dan Lawson and the Tipton cabins. So if you've been there, you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, send me some pictures, let me see it. Now, if you look at this map, just remember that the south side of the cove is on the top of the map, which is opposite of the previous map. Now, in this picture, it shows that there once was a Methodist church that sat next to the cemetery at one time, and this is what it looked like today. Sorry. And here is a good view of the cemetery. Look at this picture. And then here's another view. And this one here, this is our favorite. The cemetery and the mountains in the fall. Just look at those colors on the tree. It looks like God has took a paintbrush and painted each leaf. It's just amazing. Oh, it's just breathtaking up there. Now, the first burial that we could find was in 1892. But there could be some older ones. We don't know. But there's only 26 people buried. So let's go ahead and get started. And the first one we have is Elizabeth Ann Abbott, 1901 to 1924. And Elizabeth went by Annie or Hattie. But as you can see on her stone, it does say Annie. And Elizabeth has a sad story. Her cause of death was phenol poison suicide. That's all the information that we could find on her death certificate. And it's heartbreaking that someone can get that dark in their mind. Poor Annie. I mean, that's so sad. But we want to just pause here and let you know that if you are considering this suicide, or if you know someone, reach out before you do anything that's going to affect, your family members, your loved ones, your friends. Reach out to someone, call this number, be sure, because there's someone out there that loves you, and, just don't do it. Hard to say, but let's move on. We have Irma Christine Abbott, 1929 to 1931, and this little girl was only a little under 2 years old when she passed away. And then we have Ethel Abbott, only 4 years old, from 1910 to 1914. John Abbott, 1863 to 1925, and we do have a photo of John. And now we found his son, Joseph Howell Abbott, 1887 to 1892. Mary Fry Abbott, 1890 to 1912. Mary Angeline Garland Abbott, 1908 to 1931. Then we found Noah Daniel Abbott, January 1892 to September of 1892, and he was exactly 8 months old when he passed. And here's another child, Viola Bada Abbott, 1912 to 1913. And then we found Lafayette Alexander Chambers, and they called him Fate. 1848 to 1910. We have a picture of him. And here's his wife, Leanna Lawson Chambers, 1853 to 1931. And next we have John Golder Harmon, 1840 to 1920. And as you can see here, this is his original hand-carved headstone. And then later on, someone has put a newer stone up there. And now we have Daniel Bird Lawson, 1827 to 1905. And we found a picture of Daniel. Now, Daniel's cabin is here in Cade's Cove. And if you'll remember the map of the Cade's Cove Loop Road, we had the cemetery located circled in red. And his cabin is very close to this cemetery. Now, Daniel was a talented man. This is a dresser that he made. Look at that. And the dresser is actually located in the Smoky Mountain Heritage Center in Townsend, Tennessee. And we also have a picture of a table that he made. And it's also in the Heritage Center. That's really cool. Some craftsmanship there. And now we found his daughter, Mary Catherine Lawson, 1851 to 1932. We did find a picture of her. Now in this next picture, she is standing with some kids of Cade's Cove. We don't know if she may have been a school teacher, she may have been their Sunday school teacher, or just an extremely kind woman that just loved children. We don't know, but you can also find this picture in the Smoky Mountain Heritage Center. So that's really cool. Now we have Daniel's wife, Mary Jane Cable Lawson, 1827 to 1901. And we have a picture of her too. And we found an infant daughter of the Lawson family, which was born and she died on July the 6th of 1898. And here's another child, unfortunately, Lester Proctor, 1929 to 1931. Man, that baby was just under 2 years old. And we have Margaret Louise Proctor, 1938 to 1984. So that must have been the last burial up there. We have Marvin Clifford Proctor Jr. They called him Marvy. And 1927 to 1940. And he died of a result of typhoid fever. And, you know, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but we suspected that maybe that the Cove, Cade's Cove, had gotten maybe some of the spring floods or something, and that's how he contracted it. We're not sure, but that's still a terrible, terrible illness. Okay, we have Wilford Proctor, 1925 to 1926. M.S. Whitehead, April of 1905 to December of 1905. And this little baby was only 7 months old. Now, they are 5 graves here. We don't have a picture of the graves. And they are the graves of Flora E. Abbott, February the 20th of 1911 to June the 9th of 1911. And was just barely over 3 months old. We have Geneva Harmon, and don't have any dates for her. And we know that there are 3 more people buried here that no one knows their name except for the good Lord above. And I know this is a short video, but I really don't like to miss even the smallest of cemeteries if I can help it. But that's going to finish our look at the Lawson Cemetery in Cade's Cove. And we do hope you like this little video. It's just a short video, little cemetery, lots of history. And if you would like to subscribe We appreciate our new subscribers and welcome in. And share the buttons and hit the notification because we try to have one out every Friday. Sometimes it's early, sometimes it's in the afternoon, but we try to get one out every Friday. So be sure to hit that notification bell so you'll know when they come out. And we will see you next week, Lord willing. And thank you so very much for watching. God bless. Bye-bye.